Good morning. This is Pastor Theresa, and we're walking free. We're declaring we are walking out of our soul prisons. Say that with me. Walking out and staying out. Go back a few weeks and talk about coming out and staying out. Yes, God makes us free. And like I said, He's with us in there too. He's with us in our soul prisons, letting us already know of His very presence, even in dark places, and His love for us. Let me read this scripture before I keep going. I'm reading 3 John verse 2 every week because we need to get this. We need to live this. It says, "Beloved, I pray that in every way you may succeed and prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers spiritually." He wants us whole, body, soul, spirit, which is mind, will, emotions, everything. If one of those is out of, if our emotions are messed up, it's going to affect us physically. It's going to hinder us from hearing His voice, from moving forth in healing. Anything, fears that come in our mind. So He wants us whole in all of that. And that prospering means whole. Help on our road, help on the road, on the journey toward Him. I've said for years and years, He is the destination. He is the journey as well as the destination. He is the journey. He's with us along that way. I could say so much about that, but we're not even taking the journey alone toward our healing, because we're learning all the way, and we get to our destination and to Him, and we realize so many things have left our life. So many things are gone, and we're healed, and in areas we didn't even realize when it happened. Because as He increases, as the knowledge of Him increases in us, and His very person and presence and essence, it displaces all these other things are gone. He increases, John 3:30, we decrease. So, last week I read the lyrics of a song. I'm going to read a few lyrics of a song today. This was Bette Midler's "The Rose." It said, "It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes a chance. And the night has been too lonely, and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong. But just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snow, lies a seed with the sun's love, and in the spring becomes a rose." We've got to be willing to take a chance. We've got to realize that we have worth, we have purpose, He has plans for us, and that broken crayons still color, broken vessels still have use, purpose, and so I'm going to read a story about, it's called Water Bearer in India. A water bearer in India had 2 large pots. One hung on each end of a pole, which she carried across her neck. One of the pots had a crack in it. Okay, we have a broken vessel, a broken pot here. The other pot was perfect. The intact pot always delivered a full portion of water at the end of the long walk from the stream to the mistress's house, but the cracked pot arrived only half full. For a full 2 years, this went on daily, with the bearer delivering only 1.5 pots full of water to her master's house. The perfect pot was proud of its accomplishments, perfect to the end for which it was made. But the poor cracked pot was ashamed of its imperfection and miserable that it was able to accomplish only half of what it had been made to do. After 2 years of what it perceived to be a bitter failure, it spoke to the water bearer one day by the stream. The pot is speaking to the water bearer. "I'm ashamed of myself, and I want to apologize to you." "Why?" asked the bearer. "What are you ashamed of?" The pot said, "I've been able for these past 2 years to deliver only half my load because this crack in my side causes water to leak out all the way back to your mistress's house. Because of my flaws, you have to do all this work, and you don't get full value from your efforts." The water bearer felt sorry for the old cracked pot, and in her compassion she said, As we return to the mistress's house, I want you to notice the beautiful flowers along the path. Indeed, as they went up the hill, the old crackpot took notice of the sun warming the beautiful wildflowers on the side of the path, and this cheered it some. But at the end of the trail, it still felt bad because it had leaked out half its load, and so again apologized to the bearer for its failure. The bearer said to the pot, "Did you notice that there were flowers only on your side of the path and not on the other pot's side? That's because I've always known about your flaw, and I took advantage of it. I planted flower seeds on your side of the path, and every day while we walk back and forth from the stream, you've watered them. For 2 years I've been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate my mistress's table. Without your being just the way you are, she would not have had this beauty to grace her house." We each have a purpose. We could each be used in the condition we are. Physically blind, physically deaf. How many songs and hymns were written by a blind person? And like I said earlier in a recording, that almost all songs were someone's testimony put to prose and to music. And so it doesn't matter. We don't judge ourselves. God created us, each specific plans for us, purposes, and to fulfill that destiny. And know your worth. Know that you are special. You've been designed the way you are. And like broken crayons, still color. That sounds simple, but it's very powerful. It's very powerful. And so I want you to offer maybe what you've thought of as unworthy, not good enough. I can relate. I had very, very poor self-image for many years, from a child up into adulthood. Very poor self-image, and even felt invisible at times. Sometimes wanted to be invisible in situations. But God, His love is unconditional. He pours His worth out on us. He is our worth. He is our righteousness. He is our everything. He is enough. He's the I am in us, Christ in us, our hope of glory. Let Him be that I am. Declare to yourself, I am worthy. I have a purpose. And He in me is going to see it through. And you are part of this whole global church together in helping His glory come until His glory covers this earth, in earth, as it is in heaven. His kingdom come in earth as it is in heaven. And we are all part of that. We all have a place. And so going along here thinking we're not doing any good, we don't know what's been left behind along our path that we have watered a seed. Okay, so I will see you next week.